You know that there's no actual Candy Mountain, right?
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Yeah.
Death of a Unicorn, the new A24 movie that just came out on Thursday, or today, Friday, however you want to look at it. Stars Jenna Ortega, Paul Rudd, and Will Poulter. There's a few other people, but those are kind of the main cast. There's a couple other people and whatnot. But the trailer looked like it could be a fun, dark comedy with a ridiculous premise. Obviously, if you watch the trailer, it's like the family is going out to this retreat for Paul Rudd's boss, and they clip a unicorn on the way there, and they don't know what the hell to do about it, right? So they take it back with them to the company retreat that they're going to. It's he's getting in close with his boss and all that. And I feel there's like a lot funnier stuff to do with it, but that's kind of it. Like Jenna Ortega is like the angsty teenage. She's supposed to be like a teenage daughter. I don't know if she's in college or a very late teens, because she's supposed to have acne, and the unicorn's blood cures the acne and stuff like that. But with a ridiculous premise like this and people like Paul Rudd, I would think it would be funnier. That's my biggest gripe with this movie, is it's just simply not that funny. There's like a couple minor chuckles in it. And, A24 does weird concepts like this, which is fine. I do end up liking a lot of their movies, or at least I'll give them a shot, because at least they're taking a chance, right? So that's good, promote indie movies. But this just wasn't it. They could have had a lot cooler stuff in it, like the CGI on the unicorns obviously is not going to be great on a low budget film. But I do like that. They're taking people like Paul Rudd and Will Poulter. They're from the MCU now, as we probably know them, and maybe a couple other things. And then they're bringing them into these indie projects. So it's kind of shining a light onto indie projects, which is what I appreciate about this film, is that, like, keep shining a light on this stuff. Hopefully they get, more names. They get some more backing. They can actually put some money into some of these budgets. But it just wasn't funny. Like, it was kind of sold as like a comedy horror, and there's horror elements in it, I guess, but they're not all that crazy. There's a lot of like cutaway before anything super graphic happens. There's a couple scenes that are, I don't know. It's like weak horror for me. It's just not. It's not up to par with what I think they could have done with it. But I mean, killer unicorns is already a pretty ridiculous concept. But then they throw in some weird tropes where it's like, well, of course Jenna Ortega's character has some type of past with her her long gone mother, and there's a photo that has a unicorn tapestry and whatnot in it, that she was able to make all these connections and do all this stuff. It's really ridiculous. You got to really reach for it to be like, well, I guess this makes sense. This is fine. And of course, the company retreat they're going on is like they work for like a pharmaceutical company and whatever. And so of course they see all these curing properties of a unicorn horn, and they're like, well, we gotta sell it. And so they're just making money off of it. It's very cliche, very, very obvious. It's nothing you wouldn't expect out of a movie like this. And yeah, I just wasn't impressed by it. I was hoping for a little bit more laughs. I was hoping for like at least a little bit of like slightly better horror elements to it. And it was ridiculous. It was contrived. I can say I don't really recommend the movie, but I do appreciate that they're trying. I can say that. If you're gonna go check it out, I mean, let me know if you actually liked it or not. I can say that I can't really recommend it. I just can't. In good faith, I can't. I'm like, it's something I'll probably never watch again. The trailer was better. The trailer was like, hey, this could be interesting, and the movie just simply wasn't. is not enough to keep you entertained the whole time. Like, the story isn't that interesting. The characters are not that interesting. And all the characters kind of suck, actually. They're all dickheads. They're just like, most of them are shitty people. And it gets annoying really quick. So I can say I didn't hate my experience watching this, but like I said, again, I cannot recommend this. But if you guys go check it out, let me know what you think about it. And, if there's any other movies that are coming out, especially indies, maybe I haven't heard of, that anybody has recommendations for, give me some recommendations. I'm trying to go see more movies a little bit more often. I'm trying to find trailers. Or maybe if there's a movie that you would like me to review, something that's good from the past, I would like to review a good movie so I can actually talk about the good stuff in them, because I feel like I've been seeing nothing but bad movies lately, or very, very mediocre ones. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Peace out.